Hello children, how are you? Today we will continue with our Harappan civilization lesson 2. Now today we will carry on with the important building, characteristics of important building in the Harappan sites. The first important building was granary. The granaries at Mohenjo-daro were used for storing surplus food in the citadel. At Harappa we find a great granary. It had a brick structure built on a massive foundation. They were of 2 rows and there were 6 granaries each. Towards the south of the granary, there was a circular working platform. They were probably used for threshing grain. So food was, grains were brought over here, they were threshed and stored over there. We also get evidence of several furnaces in the great granary, which may have been used for metal workers to produce a variety of metal object. Grain silos has also been discovered at Virana in Haryana. So silos were used to store grain. Great Bath is another very important feature of Harappan civilization. It was one of the largest building of Harappan civilization located at Mohenjo-daro. It appeared to be an important public place. It comprised a tank made of bricks. The Great Bath was possibly meant for some elaborated ritual of great religious in nature. The exact use of Great Bath is still not known, but it is estimated that it must be used for some religious purpose. There are 6 entrances to the Great Bath. It is from north to south that has brick steps which lead to the bottom to the tank. The water of the tank could be emptied by the drain, which could be again refilled, and the floor of the tank was made watertight so that dirty water doesn't come and enters the bath, and it is also plastered with gypsum plastered. Okay. A thick layer of bitumen was also laid along the side of the tank and possibly beneath the floor also to make it watertight. Another important building is Assembly Hall. The Assembly Hall at Mohenjo-daro is a pillared hall with 20 square brick pillars arranged in 4 rows. So it's a big massive hall. This hall may have been used for collective prayers by the people of the city. It may also be the Sabha and Samiti hall for the people. These are all estimations. Another important building is dockyard. At Lothal in Gujarat, a massive dockyard has been discovered. It might have been used for loading and unloading ship. So there are evidences that Mohenjo-daro and Indus were having a trade relation with other civilization, like at Mesopotamia and Sumer. Seals has been found. So obviously there must have been ships. Now, what was the economic condition of that time? First is agriculture. Agriculture was the main occupation of the people. Various products like wheat, barley, dates, field peas, sesame, mustard, rice, all these things were grown. Animals like buffalo, goat, oxen, sheep, pig, all these animals were domesticated. Horses were also domesticated. The humped bull was favored by the Harappans. Craft and industry. The Harappan civilization witnessed the growth of several new art and craft. A group of people emerged as specialists in them. They were excellent potters. They used the potter's wheel very skillfully to make pottery of various shapes and sizes. The potters were painted the pots were painted with different colors and with geometrical signs and shapes also. The Harappan pottery was red and black. Cloth weaving was another important craft of the period. The Harappan people manufactured brilliant terracotta models also, and we have found that they might be worshipping Mother Goddess. So several figures of Mother Goddess has also been found. Now let us move on to metalwork. Copper and bronze was used for making vessels of ornaments, tools, weapons, and the most important among them and the most appealing one was the statue of a dancing girl, which is very important, which exhibits a great craftsmanship. The girl is shown wearing a necklace and a series of bangles almost covering one arm, and her hair is very neatly arranged. Gold and silverware are also used for making a variety of beads, pendants, armlets, brooches, needles, and other personal ornaments. Trade and commerce. The Harappan trade links extended to the cities of Mesopotamia, where about 2 dozens of Harappan seals has been found. If Harappan seals has been found there, obviously they might be having trade relations. The discovery of a dockyard also, proves that they were having ships, and as such, there would have been a trade relation. People had trade relation not only with the neighboring parts, but also there are evidences that they had trade relation with Afghanistan and Persia. Board ships and bullock carts were used for trade. Harappan seals are again a very important part. Harappan seal contain realistic human and animal engravings. They were usually square or oblong shaped and are made up of clay, stalite or terracotta. These seals are of great importance. Firstly, they supply valuable information regarding their culture and civilization. They throw a light on the religious beliefs, and we get an idea about their commerce activities, and they tell us about the artistic skill, dress, ornament, because the different figures that we get from the seals exhibit all these things. What type of trade they had, what type of culture they had, what type of dress they wear, what type of ornaments they used to wear. Society. The excavation at the several sites indicates that the Harappan society consisted of different group of people like priests, rulers, traders, artisans, craftsmen, cultivators and laborers. Dress and fashion. We come to know about the dress and fashion of Harappa from the statues and figures. People wore cloths of wool and cotton. There are different evidences regarding this. Both men and women used to wear jewelry. Entertainment. Indoor board games were played by them. They were fond of music and dancing. Outdoor games like chariot racing, wheeled cart rattles, whistles and sliding monkeys. Different toys has been found which indicate that they might be playing outdoor games also. Among outdoor games, hunting was probably another important game. Writing. Like the people of ancient Mesopotamia, the Harappans also knew the art of writing. It was a pictographic art, but unfortunately it has not been deciphered yet. Once it is deciphered, we will be able to know a lot about the Harappan civilization. Now, religious practice. As we know, the inhabitants of the Indus Valley worshipped gods in the form of animals, trees, human beings, which we get evidence from the various archaeological sources. So we get the Pashupati seal in which 3 head and horns, a person sitting in yogic posture with horns and head and animals around him is available. There is also evidence which indicate linga worship, that is obviously Shiva. The people tree was held sacred and worshipped. The presence of amulets showed that they even believed in evil spirits. And the presence, the Harappan people like the Egyptian also believed in life after death. So they basically buried the things of the dead person along with the dead person, like his food and clothings and his utensils, even his ornaments were buried. Now, administration. There has been no exact information about what type of administrative system they had. Now, certainly what happened, what led to the decline of Harappa civilization is not known. There are various factors which can be considered for the decline of Harappa. Now, what are those possible factors? Maybe firstly, maybe the invention of foreigners, like the Aryans came and Harappa was completely destroyed. Secondly, some believed that the natural cause, particularly maybe there was a heavy pressure of population and there might be any natural calamity. The expansion of the neighboring desert. Suddenly the desert started expanding and which covered the Harappan civilization. Natural calamities may include flood or earthquake, and which may have led to decline of civilization. Excavation revealed that Mohenjo-daro itself was flooded more than once. Again, another one important cause can be the change in the course of river Indus, which might have suddenly changed its course, and as such Mohenjo-daro, which was once a very fertile area, might not have remained fertile, and as such people might have forced to leave that place. So all these things might have led to any one reason or more than one reason could have led to the decline of Harappa. Thank you.